with Baby Nuggy! He has not moved at all this entire morning! And at first I just thought he was lazy, but now it's getting serious! The only way I could get Baby Nuggy to speak is if I put on his head this hair clip!
Hey! What did you do to me?
You see? No hair clip?
I'm mad at you!
Hair clip! Hair clip! And the worst part is Baby Nuggy knows that this is my favorite hair clip. I am the one who wants to wear it. For some reason, Baby Nuggy wants to steal it for himself.
Meow.
Wait, what's that, Baby Nuggy? Are you coming back alive from the oof?
I've come back to steal my hair caloop!
No, it's mine! Family, today we're looking at all of the hidden secret in Disney movies that you've missed. Like, why does this hair clip appear in every Pixar movie? Is this really Andy's secret son from Toy Story 5? Did you know there was a secret Super Mario princess that's alive? And who will be the brand new villain in Inside Out 3?
And so many more secrets!
Yes, family, smash like on today's video right now if you want to know all the secrets. Because if you don't smash like, then Baby Nuggy is gonna go oof. Oh, family, it's already happening. Quick, smash like. Because if you smash like on today's video, I will give you some magic right now. And then you and all of your favorite Disney characters might even become friends and hang out.
Whoa!
Smash like and subscribe. Secret number 1. Did you know that Andy might have a secret son that was shown at the end of Toy Story 5? Andy was the OG toy owner from Toy Story 1. But now I can't believe that he might actually be a parent. Most people did not notice this at the end of the movie, but there was this boy right here who was on the playground who was playing with one of the Buzz Lightyear toys. If we look at the image of this toy versus the image of Andy, you will notice that both of these two boys have many similarities. Like both of these boys have freckles on their face. And look at Andy's original shirt. It's blue, just like this boy's shirt that's playing with Buzz Lightyear too. Now, family, this is not a for sure way to know if this is actually Andy's son. But since we do know that Andy is much older now, and even Bonnie from Toy Story 5 is getting older too, this could be a very good way to tie Toy Story 1 all the way to the next Toy Story 6, because it has the same family from the previous characters. Andy loves toys, and now his son better love playing with toys too. Because we know if he doesn't like toys and prefers to play with technology, just like Toy Story 5, there is going to be a lot more problems to deal with in Toy Story 6. Family, what do you think? Comment down below if you think this is Andy's son, or if he's just a random. Secret number 2. Family, this next secret is not from Toy Story 5, but from the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now, did you know that there's been rumors of a secret princess that nobody knows about? Now, the princesses we currently know about from Super Mario are Princess Peach, who's in love with Mario, Princess Daisy's in love with Luigi. Then we even know about the Princess Rosalina that we saw in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But did you know that there is a 4th princess that 99% of the world does not know about? But this princess might actually be in love with Wario! Family, I know what you mean. I am shocked too. But let me explain a little further to you. Now, apparently back in the day, Wario almost had his very own love interest named Wait Peach. And you can see video of her right here in this purple costume that looks a lot like the same color that Wario wears. Now, Wait Peach was designed to look very similarly to the original Princess Peach. The only real differences was the dress that she wore. Wait Peach was made to be an evil version of Princess Peach, so she was very mean to Wario and Waluigi too. But then, before this character came out, the creator of Super Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto, decided that Wait Peach might have been been too similar to not only Princess Peach, to a character called Durango from an anime called Yatterman. So now that Way Peach is not similar to just one character but two, Miyamoto decided that it was not a good idea to release her, which would make Way Peach one of the abandoned characters of Super Mario history. Family, would you want to meet Way Peach or see her in a brand new Super Mario movie? Comment down below. Secret number 3. Why does this hair clip appear in every single Pixar movie? All right, family, this secret is very juicy, so buckle up. Because if you look at these 3 images, there is a picture from Riley from Inside Out 2, Bonnie from Toy Story 5, and even Mei Lee from Turning Red. Now, you will notice that each one of these hair clips looks exactly the same, and all of their hair is pinned back in the exact same way. Now, some might think this is just a coincidence. A lot of people wear hair clips. It's not a big deal. But other fans from Pixar are actually speculating that this is a giant clue of how all 3 of these characters actually belong to the same universe. Let me explain. Now, it is rumored that all 3 of these hair clips might not be the exact same hair clip, but these clips all came from the same collection of clips that someone would have purchased in a set. And even though Mei Lee and Riley's hair clips are both blue and Bonnie's is purple, it doesn't matter because all 3 of these hair clips still look like the same style with just different versions of them. But now you might be wondering, who originally owned these hair clips? Where did it originally belong? Well, that secret starts off in one of my personal favorite Pixar movies, Up. Now, here we have Ellie Fredrickson, who is the wife of Carl, and they were both super in love. And look at Ellie's hair. Ellie's hair is clipped back in the same way that the other 3 girls were, and it's rumored that the hair clip is hidden right there under that bandana. Now, since Ellie and Carl both got very old in the movie Up, it is assumed that all of her belongings would have got passed down from her family to the next. And that's why people think that the hair clips were given to people who were close to her family, like Riley, Mei Lee, and Bonnie. Now, if you want more proof that all of these movies happen in the same universe, look at this clip from the movie Up. We see a little girl playing in her room with all the balloons passing by her window. But I want you to look at the bottom left corner of this video. Do you recognize that plushie character? Well, family, that character is Lotso from the Toy Story movies. Remember the evil villain that tricked all of the toys and Woody? Or look at this clip of Ellie and Carl. Look at her painting this art piece. She has a little strand that is dangling down her hair, almost like the same piece of hair that would need to be clipped back from a hair clip, which is the same reason why Riley, Bonnie, and Mei Lee have clipped back their hair too. The same strand of hair. So this makes people speculate that not only did Ellie give away her hair clips to the girls, but she actually gave away her hair clips before she passed away, and that's why her little strand of hair was dangling beside her face that day. She gave away all her hair clips so she can't clip her hair back anymore. Secret number 4, the secret villain of Inside Out 3. Now, family, at the end of Inside Out 2, we see briefly that there is this cute little old lady called Nostalgia. She comes out, she says a few words, she's drinking her tea like many old ladies. And even though she might seem really cute and sweet in the end of this movie, it is rumored that Nostalgia could be the brand new villain of Inside Out 3. And the reason for this is because nostalgia is a very powerful emotion. And it is very probable that in the movie Inside Out 3, Riley will start dreaming and missing all of the good old days that she used to have. This would create the emotion inside of her of nostalgia, and it could cause Riley to do a lot of different things that maybe she would not have done if she wasn't feeling these emotions. She might get angry. It can make Riley sad. But the most scariest theory is that what if nostalgia starts changing Riley's memories and rewrite them in her brain to make Riley remember them in a different way from what was actually true? Maybe Riley will start remembering a very bad memory and think it was actually good, which could cause Riley to do things to get back to that old point in her life, even though though it was bad. She could start remembering that bad people were actually good, foods she hated were actually tasty, or even force her to do past actions that were very mean and hasty. Nostalgia could technically be the villain in Inside Out 3 that changes the entire way that Riley's brain works. And I don't know about you, but that is a very dangerous villain in my books. Secret number 5. What if Riley from Inside Out 2 and Andy from Toy Story were actually cousins? Now, family, this one might sound crazy, but just hear me out and then we can see. Starting off with both Andy and Riley both have family in San Francisco. On top of that, Andy looks very similar to Riley's dad. Look at this side by side. It's crazy. And on top of that, we never ever see Andy's dad in any of the Toy Story movies. This causes people to speculate that maybe Riley's dad is the same dad as Andy, and that's why we never see him in the Toy Story movies. Another possibility could be that Andy's dad is actually brothers with Riley's dad, which would 100% confirm that Riley and Andy are cousins. But low-key, they might also be brother and sister. Now, family, Pixar has not confirmed that Andy and Riley are cousins, and they haven't confirmed that they're brother and sister either, but from watching both of these two movies and knowing that Pixar loves to combine two movies into the same universe, I would not be surprised. Do you think that Andy could be Riley's cousin, or do you think it's just a coincidence? Secret number 6. This is a Toy Story 5 theory, and the theory is that Andy actually knows that the toys are alive. The toys of Toy Story spend so much time trying to hide from their owners to make sure they don't see that they're moving or speaking. But what if Andy was super smart years ago and actually already found out this hidden secret himself? Now, Andy has a very special bond with all of his toys, and if he happened to know they were alive, this would most likely make his bond with the toys even stronger. So some people think that the reason why Andy loves these toys so much is because he knows how special they are. Now, if we look at this clip from a past Toy Story movie, Andy sees firsthand that Woody's arm is completely ripped off. He knows it's broken and he looks so sad. And it would make sense that if Woody's arm was broken, that Woody would most likely get replaced. I mean, we saw in Toy Story 3 that Lotso got replaced from his owner after he got lost. This made Lotso super sad because he felt like he wasn't important. So, since we know that Andy never replaced any of his toys even after Woody was broken, and then on top of that, after Woody got fixed, Andy never asked any questions on how Woody got fixed. He knows that Woody didn't get replaced, but he also knows that his arm wasn't broken anymore. It's almost like Andy knew this whole time that Woody was alive and he could fix himself. Andy just seems super happy that he's fixed. And then we see at the end of Toy Story 3, there is this whole box of toys that he was giving away to Bonnie. And after he took out all of the toys to give to her, Andy knew the rest of the box was empty. But then after Bonnie and Andy looked inside that box one more time, he found that Woody was actually inside. Now, how could a toy that wasn't alive magically get inside this box when he wasn't supposed to be there? So instead of going crazy, screaming, panicking, Andy instead just quietly picked up Woody and gave him away to Bonnie. He told Bonnie how special Woody is to him, and he didn't ask any questions after that. Almost like Andy knows there are secrets going on, and he just let the toys do whatever they want. Secret number 7. Lily Pad is a brand new villain that appeared in Toy Story 5, and before the movie came out, the animators had many different versions of what they thought Lily Pad should look like. Now, they knew she was going to be a tablet, and they knew she was going to be evil, but there are so many different versions of what Lily Pad could have looked like, and I'm about to show you some rough drawings of what the possibilities could have been. Look at all of these different versions of Lily Pad. They all look so cute. A lot of them do look very similar with tiny changes. But if you notice, most of them actually have a lily pad shape at the bottom of the tablet that would go along with her lily pad name. Some of them have a crown. Some of them have a lily pad flower on the side. Some of them even have headphones that go along with the tablet when you're using it. So out of all of these different versions of what lily pad could have been, it looks like Pixar went with one of the simplest versions to make sure all of the attention stayed on how evil lily pad was and not how complicated the look of her design was. Family, which one of these versions was your favorite of lily pad? Do you think the version that was used in Toy Story 5 was the best, or do you prefer a different one that was in the images that I just showed you? Did you know any of these Disney secrets that I showed you in today's video? If you were surprised, smash like on today's video and subscribe. Me, Baby Nuggy, and all the Nuggy Land characters love you so much, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's video.